So good morning. This morning, probably the easiest airport pickup, hopefully the easiest airport pickup I think I've ever done. We got one of my best friends coming in from England today. He's coming in from a little sleepy village called Konya, which is where we kept the boat, or we kept the boat before we left. He is an awesome sailor and a reputable pisshead, so looking forward to seeing him. But the airport pickup, which an airport pickup in the UK is normally a 5 to 6 hour round trip. You gotta get through from where we are to Heathrow is an hour and a half. In the hour and a half, then you park up an hour beforehand. Anyway, this is it's a 1 minute dinghy ride and a 3 minute walk. Shana's mother is from Grand Turk, or came from Grand Turk, and when we said, oh, we're going to be sailing to Grand Turk, he said, I'd like to do that trip with you. So we're like, yeah, of course, come and join us. What are your thoughts today?
Actually, we're having a nice downwind sail once.
Motor sail.
Motor sail. Well, we could be sailing, but we need to run the motor.
Well, we could be sailing, but we're going to pack the sails up in 3 miles.
We need to dust the cobwebs out of the mainsail.
There's probably a family of tree frogs living in that mainsail bag. So we should also introduce our latest crew member. This is Shina, who's the fourth member of ZZ Top. Very accomplished sailor, folk musician, and all-round nice guy. So, I'm going out to check the lines before I go to bed. And this little tinker is on our foredeck. Now I have no problem with a little froggy being there, but what I don't understand is how the fuck it got up here. I mean, did it scale like a 4 meter anchor chain? How did you get up to our deck?
Nick, what's going on? Tell the people.
We have a frog. Look. For the poor little bugger, we don't know where it's come from. And I've got footage from the other week where we also had a frog. I think, obviously I've had like 3 painkillers at the bar. And I'm now trying to Google frog species versus that. And I don't know which is which, but
Can we set him free?
not in salt water. We are not gonna.
He has to live in salt water. We've not been anywhere other than saltwater places.
Therese, I'm seriously, I'm not gonna condemn a frog to death.
What does Google say about putting them? Where do they live normally? What's their natural habitat?
I haven't got a fucking Scoobies.
Well, they can't be on like a boat.
He's probably jumped on in the marina.
Yeah, I reckon he
He
has.
lives in the trees in Nanny Key.
No, I reckon we saw a frog in Antigua on the boat.
He lives in the trees, he jumped on the boat. And he doesn't want to go, he can
Well, he should have stayed out of my way because tonight he's just jumped onto my leg and scared the shit out of me.
He's making a little froggy canoe.
Well, what's he gonna do? He's not gonna be freaking humping you in the middle of the night, is he?
That's not the point. It makes me squeamish.
Look, darling, it's a frog.
Babe, please just look to see how we can get rid of him.
You know, the poor little bug is probably petrified. I am not gonna.
Nick, he's a frog. He doesn't understand what petrified means.
So what are we doing now, darling? What's the plan for this evening? What's this evening's fun and fucking games, right?
This evening's games are rehoming this frog somewhere a bit more appropriate than my boat.
So now I've got to chase a frog around the deck.
No, you're going to be very, very stealthy and very quick and snatch it up quickly.
Strange enough, the poor terrified tree frog, with its evolutionary hemispherical eyes, will see me coming, seeing as there's a lumbering human. Alright, what are we going to put the frog in?
We've got Tupperware containers.
For fuck's sakes, then you'll want to throw the Tupperware container out because the frog's been in it. I know you.
No, I'll just wash it.
No, you won't. You'll be like, oh, the frog's been in it.
No, as long as the frog doesn't jump onto my skin, I don't care.
Oh, fucking minge. What do you want?
What does Google say?
Google doesn't. Why is it that Google is meant to fix everything?
No, honestly, babe, joking aside, I don't want it on the boat anymore.
Here's the deal, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, before we set off, hang on, no, not tomorrow before we set off, I will check where I think it lives, right? The only place that frog could live is the anchor locker.
That's probably not true. There's probably plenty of places that frog could live.
Alright, it doesn't live in the gas locker. I haven't seen it up the mast, nor have I seen it fucking hauling the jib out.
Well, given that I'm the one who is always going to the anchor locker and I've never seen it before, I'm going to bet that it doesn't live in the anchor
Where do you think
locker.
the frog lives?
I've got no idea. It's a frog. It could live anywhere.
Front.
Oh.
So you can't get in.
It's a fucking frog, babe.
Let's go back to the chain lock.
Come on, Nick, don't cock this up. Yes. Well done.
Nick the frog hunter.
Oh, that just makes me shudder.
Why?
I don't know. There's some things that I don't care about. There's some things that just...
I think you need to go and drop him on the willy tees.
No.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Spectacular.
It's such bad karma. Right, where's the kill cord? Alright, Therese, jump in. We took it to the shoreline and put it next to a lovely little tree.
Yeah. That looked like a froggy paradise over
It
there.
did look like a foggy paradise. There's insects, there was a tree for it to climb up to stay away from ground dwelling predators, and it was dark.
I reckon there'll be more frogs over there for it to become friends with.
What he'll do is he'll come up with these little froggy croak. What if they bully him because he's from a different island?
Racist frogs.
Yeah, you're an Antiguan frog. Anyway, that frog has done a couple of 100 miles. If it's the same frog, I'd be really surprised, seeing as we've been at anchor for 2 months, if it's... I've never seen a sea or a saltwater dwelling frog.
We definitely saw frogs in the Antigua, in Jolly Harbour in Antigua.
Yeah, it's probably been on deck, and we've had enough fresh water for it to live in the anchor locker, and it comes out at night. I found it 3 or 4 times. I found it the other night, just sat on the deck.
Yeah, well, I made a very big mistake tonight by jumping onto my leg.
Do you know what? Maybe that was a little cry for help. Anyway, frog's safe now.
And that's our evening.
That's our evening entertainment. That's exactly it.
This is pretty good. With 18, 19 knots, we get about 7 knots of speed. That's great.
So, Therese, what's the plan? What's going on? Now we've got our beautiful mic muck. What have we done? What have we done that we don't often do?
Well, apparently, if we put mainsail up, we can turn off the engine. I'm quite astonished.
Just look at our crew and his magnificent beard, cast in silhouette like a nautical Gandalf. So there you go, stand on, stand off vessel. We are fully under sail and he's coming from behind. So a beautiful oyster.
They don't have their sails up.
I know, babe. And in all fairness, that thing would fucking leave us with smoke.
It's doing pretty well just under motor. Now we've got a real sailor on board. We're fiddling with the sails. What's going on with this thing? Today was the day that was supposed to depart for our 400 nautical mile passage to the Turks and Caicos. Unfortunately, a very unseasonal weather system was passing north of us, giving us westerly winds. This meant that we could either beat into the wind for 3 or 4 days, making for a very unpleasant passage, or we could stay in the BVRs and sail up to Anegada instead. We obviously went with the second option.
Basically, there's some tit over there who doesn't understand coal regs, so we're obviously quite clear to stand on vessel because we're under sail, and he just fucking came straight across us. No changing course, he needs to get somewhere, so we move. But despite the fact that coal regs do exist, it's poorly understood and even more poorly implemented.
Especially around here.
What now?
Just half an hour.
Come on, Shiner, sort us out.
I'll get you going. There's an idea.
Okay, 15 minutes.
It doesn't matter if you waste the front of it, as long as you've got pressure on the back, you know, it's giving you maximum drive. But it just starts wearing itself.
We got a little mitten, Shiner.
Hey?
We got our jib mittens. Our mittens.
Nick, what's Shiner talking about? Can you translate?
He's talking about adding an extendable flugel bindle to the leading edge and making it luff, thus to add a certain amount of tension to the swanacles.
Is it working?
It certainly is, although, yeah.
7 knots.
7.5.
Make you laugh.
You laugh.
Everything's making us laugh. Bit of excitement. Usually we just turn the engine on and point the bow in kind of the general direction we're trying to go to. None of this faffing around with bits of rope. We're very lazy sailors, in case you haven't noticed. This is a good test of our new wind muff. So if the audio is still horrible, then I'm afraid that there's not much else we can do about it. Should be okay. It looks impressive. It looks like it's got a little kind of wig going on. I like it.
Without using a term that is bandied around far too much in Konya, that was a cracking sail. It was a cracking sail, probably the best we've had all season actually.
It was perfect.
16, 18 knots on the quarter. 6.5 to 7 knots. Not too much swell. And then we tucked ourselves in here, much to the amazement of the catamaran owners.
Annoyance.
With our keel up.
Possibly the annoyance of the catamaran.
And according to our depth gauge, we've got 1.2 metres underneath us. Or in American terms, 4 foot.
I love confusing all the catamarans. I bet they don't see many monohulls coming here.
Not yachts.
No, there's a few motorboats.
Normally start with the middle.
Yep.
You've got to remember where you are.
Oh, it does.
That's the secret.
Alright, yep.
Middle. Left. Over one. Under next.
Yeah.
That evening we went down to the Wonky Dog for a well-earned sundowner. It muffles the audio. People get telling us off, they're like, your audio is shit.
So,
Something about
what have we got?
Cheers, we've got a bushwhacker made by the lovely Desmi.
Who didn't want to be filmed, but her skills were so awesome. And this is Katie, who is also awesome and has supervised the addition of many liquors into this.
I lost track of how many.
And we love
alcohol. Yeah, exactly.
So as per recommendations on YouTube, we are at the Wonky Dog. So this morning finds us on a sunny day in the jewel of the BVI's, Anegada, to which we have hired probably the worst hire car in the world, which is a bright purple pimped out Vitara with the exhaust hanging off. And we're going to go and see a bit of Anegada. We really should probably take a spanner with us.
Alright. Oh, hang on, we got some muffler in the way. Some muff in the way about. Right. Anyway, hello. We are very unusually for us on a car adventure. Nick?
Yeah, this is a apart from the fact it's ghetto pink, it is probably the most clapped out shitbox I've ever driven, or since being a student. In fact, no, my car's always had exhausts on them.
Unlike this one.
This doesn't, the muffler's completely gone. There's an unholy rattle from the front driver's side wheel, and all the lights, fucking everything are on, and 2 of the gears don't work. But hey, we saved $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the suspension's shot as well, by the way.
So we are going to do some exploration today. We're going to the North Shore beaches. Going to check them out. Apparently there's some good snorkeling. There's the Flamingo Pond, which I think we kind of just passed, but we didn't stop. We'll stop there later.
I couldn't see any flamingos.
No, apparently they're very far away. These are cute houses. So yeah, Anegada is very different to the other islands we've been to. It's very flat, not nearly as touristy, much more local, much less kind of shiny and polished. It's a bit more kind of rustic, and yeah, really nice so far. The sun's out for once. The sun's out for the first time in about 3 days, so we're happy. So we're here at Loblolly Bay. I don't know if it's different to Loblolly Beach. We'll find out.
I think it is, babe, I think.
I think the bay's on the other side. It's beautiful though.
Kind of what you imagine a desert island to be.
It's beautiful.
Like if you were to be washed up somewhere.
You can see why they say snorkeling's good here, because there's a reef. Shiner.
Could then come down and just take some shots of some remote shots, like on the tripod. Like with us, wandering around.
Oh, I see. You're getting all creative now. Okay, so apparently this is Loblolly Beach. I don't know where we were just now. Doesn't really matter. It's all just amazingly beautiful.
What do you reckon?
Water's beautiful.
Current's strong though.
Yeah, good workout. I wasn't wearing flippers, so I was just swimming. Nice little workout.
They're constitute a herd.
Right, so we've got to go down there to Calreg?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Down this road here?
that's what it says, doesn't it?
Yeah. Carefully going straight.
Yeah, alright. I think I need to give my wind muff a haircut. It just keeps on kind of just getting into the top of the frame, so sorry about that. So I thought that Loblolly was the most beautiful beach in the world, but I think I have to rethink that, because this is seriously, seriously gorgeous. We weren't sure whether it would be worth the cost of hiring a car or only going for a drive around the island, but wow, I'm so glad that we did. These North Shore beaches on Anegada are an absolute must-see. I don't think that you can come to Anegada without checking these beaches out, because wow. I'm really glad that we went to the effort of coming to this beach, this place, because it just looks so cute. You know, this is what I imagine the Caribbean to be like. Unfortunately, this isn't what always happens, but this is exactly kind of the quintessential Caribbean experience. Just beautiful. How's that?
No, I tend to agree. This is probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. So yeah, big thumbs up to where we are, which is Cow Wreck Restaurant and Bar and Grill.
Beach bar, I think.
Beach bar. No, it's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Didn't we hide a car for a week in Lanzarote and then realised we could see the entire island in 2 hours?
Yes. So we just did all our provisioning for the Atlantic crossing like 5 weeks early.
The pink gimp. It is a metallic purple with Hello Kitty motifs on the inside. It has a large pink jewel for a gear shift selector, and only about 30% of the car works. I'll tell you what does work, all the warning lights.
I'm feeling oddly fond of it.
Yeah, well, if it gets us back, I'll love it even more.
Yeah, it's gotten us around the island so far.
Oh. And it hasn't even got an exhaust pipe. It's true. Someone must have poured a lot of love and money into this to fuck it up this badly.
Alright, so we're at the flamingo pond, and I might need to get some zooming action going. Here we go. There we go. Flamingos.
So standing at the door with a pink flamingo crying in the rain.
Is that meant to be like a song or something?
It's Say Hello, Wave Goodbye by Soft Cell. So we're leaving the beautiful Anegada to head for Joseph. Thank you so much for watching our latest video. Please leave your comments down there or give us a thumbs up or even a thumbs down. Subscribe there. Facebook is there. Little thing to subscribe in the corner, and we'll see you next week.